Hi. Glad you could join us.
Yes, indeed. Welcome to the Toward a Better World group.
So glad you're here. The Toward a Better World group meets to discuss ways to make the world a better place.
And you are our newest member. You're just in time. Bob here is about to share some tips with us.
As we all know, getting people to buy into your mission is challenging. Also, we never seem to have the resources we need.
It's tough, all right.
Tell me about it.
I've done a lot of research into what makes an effective program, and I have found some surprising answers. These answers can help an organization make the best use of the resources they have to work with. They can help an organization concentrate on what makes the biggest difference and discard the stuff that isn't working that well.
I'm all ears.
Yes, we all want to hear how we can promote our missions more effectively.
When someone challenges the foundations on which my work is based, it is painful. Even when the person doing the challenging is me. You see, even though I've always done my best to raise awareness, very few people actually did anything, so I thought to myself, if there is a more effective way to do this, I want to know about it. What if I could hike my best up a notch or two?
Wow, that would be great, wouldn't it?
However, to reach this understanding, I've had to see my past work as less than fully effective. I've had to challenge my basic assumptions. Who wants to hear more? First, you have to drop the assumption that people behave rationally.
But everybody is rational.
Let's each of us fold our arms over our chests. Our new member, as well, please. Can you think of any rational preference for placing the right hand on top? Yet the majority of us have done just that. Here's another example. Think about the last time you tried to break a habit, or to start a new one. If you were like me, rational decisions don't usually get you very far. Here's another assumption I had to get rid of. People with enough knowledge will act on it. Consider Cedars-Sinai Hospital. They had a serious problem with hand sanitation. Among the people with the greatest knowledge of the importance of clean hands, the doctors. The hospital finally got their doctors to wash their hands, but it had nothing to do with increasing their knowledge. Here's yet one more assumption I had to eliminate. Awareness is a requisite precursor to action.
But people can't act if we don't raise awareness first.
Well, let's look at an example. A major hotel chain had a problem. Too many of their guests were walking out with the hotel's towels. How might you help them out?
I'd say raise guests' moral awareness.
That's right. Remind them that stealing is just not right to do.
Or maybe make them aware that it's in their own self-interest. Guests want to keep rates low, of course, so let them know that ripping off the towels will raise their hotel fees.
Great ideas. Exactly what I would have said. They tried them, and they didn't work. They did find a remedy, but it had nothing to do with benefits to anyone, no awareness of polite behavior or enlightened self-interest.
Well, what does work when it comes to getting stakeholder buy-in?
Here's what my friend B.J. Fogg says. There are 3 key ingredients to getting somebody to take action. One of those 3 is ability. The action must be easy enough to do. A second of the 3 ingredients is a cue to act, or a trigger. The third ingredient is motivation.
Well, motivation is what awareness is all about. At least we're doing that.
It turns out that awareness works as motivation in a very small percentage of cases. More often, what works is something like what that hotel chain did to reduce towel theft. They put a little sign saying that the majority of guests did not pilfer hotel towels. Social norms are often very effective motivators.
What about Cedars-Sinai? How did they get their doctors to wash their hands?
They did a bacterial culture from the hand of one of the doctors. In 2 days, there were hundreds of colonies of all sorts of nasty bugs. They put that up as a screensaver on the hospital computers. They also published lists of docs who didn't wash.
This is pretty tough to take in.
It sure is. But don't think of it as criticism. Look at it as opportunities to do even more for a better world, and to make the best use of your funding and staff time.
Do you have any resources to share?
Sure. There are lots of case studies. The National Cancer Institute, the Nature Conservancy, and the Sacramento Municipal Utility District are just a few of the organizations using these methods. Doug McKenzie-Mohr, Tools of Change, and Nidra Weinrich all do fine work. Just shoot me an email.
I can barely wait to try this.
Yes, if it is better at promoting our mission, we're all for it.
Channeling our resources into what really works is an exciting prospect.
This has been so inspiring.
I'm so glad you thought so. It certainly has been exciting for me. Now, who will lead the discussion at the next meeting of the Toward a Better World group?
Perhaps our new member will share with us next time?